Hey, Void, how you doing? So, still in the midst of Shutter Trek, and this is kind of going to be a long stretch of it because, like I mentioned before, most of my stuff was in boxes for a while. But that said, I did hit across some good ones, and this one, I won't lie, it kind of got to me. It kind of was really creepy to watch this one at 3-ish in the morning when the house was pitch black and everyone else was asleep. So, Stillborn, written still/born. Now, um, okay, so this is about a mother who's just has her child born, Adam. However, she was expecting twins, and one of them didn't make it. However, despite that, she and her husband are doing the best with the child they have. They're just moved into a big new house in a new neighborhood, and well, now she's concerned that something is after her baby. But kind of tipping back in the kind of theme from my last film, is it all in her head, or then is a monster, then Lamashtu, actually after her baby? Well, the movie does give a clear answer to that, so I will give it that. But I'm not going to spoil that one on this venture. Now, let's see. Where to go with this one? First off, I should say that through a lot of this movie, it was reminding me of another movie I'd seen called Firstborn. Because both these movies deal heavily with the themes of postpartum depression. I will say Firstborn, which I'd seen years ago, is a much darker film. It's definitely more of a gut punch of a film. But this whole time, I kept wondering whether this was going to go that route. Because it kept looking like it might. So it was one of those things that was like, have I seen this before? But Stillborn is definitely its own animal. Its focus is more on whether or not this monster is all in the mother's head or not, rather than I'll just have to do for review Firstborn on its own. I'm not going to go too much into that one. But anyway, so for this one, her husband obviously doesn't believe her and started getting concerned about leaving her alone with the child. But she's refusing pretty much any assistance in that regard. And a few security cameras are not really helping the case for the fact that there's a monster or not. It makes it more look like she's definitely losing it. Particularly when she stumbles across the fact that if she gives the Lamashtu another baby, maybe that'll make her go away. And, well, she has a friend who does have a child. Uh-oh. But yeah, so this is creepy, particularly when they are showing when you actually see the Lamashtu, whether or not it's through the mother's eyes or not, I won't comment, because whether the monster's actually there or not is kind of the heart of this movie. And yeah, it's creepy. Now, I'm not going to spoil it, but this movie kind of got to me. It was definitely creepy. One thing, though, that kind of jumped out at me, and this is just kind of a personal thing, is when they don't really say like much of her name, like maybe once or twice, but the Lamashtus are like a Sumerian deity, and like while flipping through the books, it does show the name Lamashtu, but it also shows the name Shelyn, which is, from what my research shows, is a Pathfinder RPG only deity, which does have a history of hating Lamashtu, so which is also a deity that appears in Pathfinder. So I wonder if they actually copied the wrong bit of lore there, and it just kind of made its way into the movie. Not sure. It's one of those things where I had to actually double back and actually see if I saw that correctly. But anyway, yeah, that's just for a personal thing. This movie, I'm gonna give I'll give it a good 7 MacGuffins. It's creepy, got to me, and kept me guessing. And despite me wanting to compare it to another movie initially, it does separate itself well enough. Uh, yeah, I I do recommend Stillborn. It's definitely one of the better films I've seen recently in my Shudder trek. It's mostly been a lot of average ones lately. This one's one that I will say definitely did step it up. All right. I'm pretty sure it's a Shudder exclusive, so if you have Shudder, check it out. All right. All for now, probably all for tonight. Hopefully get back to some more of these soon. That backlog, pretty daunting. All right. Take care.